exercise video, we're going to be going through a front lunge position where we're going to actually stay in a split squat and not be stepping forward and backward. And we're going to add in a single arm overhead press. This is great for challenging your core and pelvic stability, as well as hip strength and arm strength. So we're really working head to toe, strength and control. So you're going to need a small hand weight, whatever weight you've been prescribed by your physical therapist. And you want to make sure that first we start off by getting into our front lunge split squat position. So we want to get a wide enough stance front to back that we are getting ourselves into a 90-90 position. So the front knee is bent to 90 degrees, back knee is bent to 90 degrees. And the back knee, when it's getting close to the ground, is directly underneath your hip, this way. We don't want to get so wide that we're way back here. That's not what we're looking for. We want to make sure we've got that knee stacked directly underneath our hip. So with our hand weight, we're going to hold it in the opposite hand of whatever leg is forward. So if my left leg is forward, I'm going to hold the weight in my right hand. And before we even lower down into the split squat position, into the lunge, I want you to think about tall posture. Envision somebody pulling you up towards the spine, stack your head on top of your shoulders on top of hips, and lightly engage the core. Keep this core engagement and tall posture throughout the movement, and rack this hand weight right here on top of your shoulder with the shoulder blades pinched down and back. So once we have our posture set, then we're going to lower ourselves down and press that weight overhead. So as we lower our body down, the weight goes up towards the ceiling. We can add in breathing here, where you can either inhale on the lower and exhale on the lift of your legs, or you can do the inhale on the lower of the weight for your arms, or exhale and exhale on the lift. So either way is totally fine. You got to find which one feels more comfortable for you. So you can either inhale with the lower of your legs and exhale when you come back up, or you can work on inhaling and exhaling with more based on the arm lift. So we can do whichever way feels better, but you want to make sure you match your breathing in some fashion because we don't want to hold our breath. Now, if you find that your arm is too tired or too weak to keep the press overhead with the lunge, you can keep it racked here and just start here. And once this starts to feel comfortable, then you add in that press. When you press overhead, make sure that you don't lean your torso side to side at all, and that we don't arch or round our back. So you want to keep the tall posture as we're going straight up and down this way without lifting or lowering or tilting. So you want to make sure we have that good arm motion. And you want to think about pressing straight up towards the ceiling like you're trying to grab something from the ceiling. And when we're in the bottom of the lunge, our torso should have a very slight forward lean when we're pressing overhead. So resist the urge to arch back and press this way. You want to keep your torso very slightly lean forward and press straight up towards the ceiling in that position. So you can take away the weight if it's too hard. You can even just hold an empty water bottle just to start with, but you can progress this and make it harder or easier depending on what you've been prescribed by your physical therapist.